Hey besties, I'm so excited to talk about my ideal morning routine today. It's been a while since I've done a morning routine. This video is actually really old. It still is a good representation of all the things that I like to do in my morning. The reason why I'm calling it my ideal morning routine is because I heard a therapist on TikTok talk about how you kind of have to have different versions of your morning routine. Having different versions of your morning routine allow for you to give yourself some grace when you don't necessarily have the time to do all the things that you want to do. Knowing what your full ideal morning routine is allows for you to then be able to take away some things that aren't a necessity. With all that being said, I'm taking that into consideration as I'm preparing for my new year and the way that my morning routine will change yet again. Just keeping in mind the ideal way that I like to start my morning. That way I can remember what it feels like when I'm able to accomplish all of these things in a nice slow morning, and I can use those feelings to help me decide what to keep for my next morning routine. Hope this serves as inspiration for you for either your winter arc or as you're preparing for the new year, and I hope you all enjoy the video. As you all know, I start my day off by spending time with God. No matter what my morning routine looks like, no matter how long it is, I will always put God first and make sure that I'm spending time with God. I really like for it to be the first thing that I do in the morning. As soon as I make my bed, I like to go in a private, specific, consecrated place. For me, this was kind of like my prayer closet. I love to bring out my Bible and do immersive reading. You all know I like to do immersive readings where I listen to an audiobook and a physical book at the same time. And I do the same thing during my Bible reading. I will listen to the Message Bible while I read my New Living Translation Bible. And by the way, this is the Jesus Bible because yes, my Bible is pink, but it's also a great study Bible for you to be able to see how Jesus is intertwined throughout the entire Bible. Also, you can see here that on my ideal mornings, I also like to journal. I was scribble praying. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, heard of it, or tried it before. I enjoyed it when I have a lot on my spirit and I just want to get things off of my chest and out of my mind and like just talk to God. And so instead of like writing out my prayers, I'm just kind of talking to God about the way that I'm feeling or the things going on in my life. Instead of actually writing them down, I basically just scribble. And so I'm not writing any letters or words. I'm scribbling while I'm thinking in order for me to have a continuous thought. As you guys see, I use the YouVersion Bible app, and I love this app because it has so many features. For example, there's an area where you can write out all of your prayers and it has a continuous prayer list. So after I read my Bible and after I scribble pray, I'll go through my prayer list and read aloud those prayers as well. And then finally for my devotion time, again on the YouVersion Bible app, this year I made it a note to read the entire Bible from beginning to end. So I used the Plan by the Bible Project, which splits up every single verse and chapter in chronological order with these videos that keeps you on track to read the entire Bible in 1 year. This is not my first time reading the Bible. I actually did this plan before, I believe in 2020. And so to read the Bible again, especially in conjunction with my Jesus Bible, it's something that takes dedication because you don't want to miss a day or a week because then you have so many verses and chapters to read up on. But it's also something that elongates my devotion time. So making sure that I'm setting out the right amount of time in the morning to both spend time with God, to pray, to be silent, to listen, also to stay on track with my Bible plan, the way I can finish reading the Bible in 365 days. I will forever and always be a morning workout girly. If I can't do it in the morning, I will of course do it midday, I'll do it in the afternoon, I'll do it at night, I'll do it whenever I can. But there is just something so invigorating about starting your day with your workout, especially because you guys know I'm a Celsius girl. I don't like to drink them past 2 p.m. or else I can't go to sleep. But if I start off my day with a workout, then I can have a Celsius for, not for breakfast, but like I can have it as I'm starting out my day. Also, sometimes when I would switch my morning routine to 5 a.m. when I was working on the hill and I had to push my morning routine forward, I would have to get my Celsius or tea or coffee or matcha or chai, whatever I was drinking that day for caffeine. I actually would start it during my devotion. That way I wouldn't fall asleep during my devotion. I love God and he's not boring, but when you wake up at 5 and you're tired and you just start sitting down and start reading, sometimes I would find myself to be tired. So that is something that I do differently when my morning routine is at 5 a.m. versus at 7 or 9. So definitely let me know if you guys want to see my 5 a.m. morning routine. It's not necessarily ideal and it takes so much discipline, but when you are a working girly, you do what you gotta do. I hope you all enjoy me just chit-chatting instead of kind of narrating word by word exactly what I'm doing, because I mean, you guys have eyes, you get the point. I take so long to get ready for the gym. Please comment down below any tips that you all have in order to make your morning routine more concise. I do have one tip that I do, and I'll share that with you guys later, but let's talk about my workouts, because ideally the goal is to do a full body 30-minute workout and then a 30-minute Stairmaster. You guys always ask me who I use. Growing Anna's. I love her YouTube channel. I literally have been doing her workouts since 2020, like since the pandemic. I love it because all you need is just an open space and dumbbells. Sometimes I do the workouts with no dumbbells, and sometimes I do her yoga or Pilates. Either way, I love switching up, doing a different workout every day, but still doing full body, getting my heart rate up, burning some calories, and of course, you gotta have a good playlist. So you all know me, and if you don't know me, hey, by the way, my name is Brelynn. I am very particular about listening to worship music or just gospel music when I exercise. I believe that your body is a temple. And especially coming from a person who literally did praise dancing all throughout her life growing up, it feels literally satanic to listen to the music that is out nowadays when you are moving your body. Like, I just have so much gratitude for the health of my body, to be able to move my limbs, to be able to work out, to be like, I have so much gratitude for my temple, and so I honor God by worshiping him while I'm working out. That's just my own personal thing. So if you're also into it, I will leave a link to my gospel workout playlist down below. Everything is super high energy, but it is speaking life into you and your body. So as you guys can see, I just go up the stairs to my gym. I love that my gym is literally right above my apartment because it allows for me to make no excuses. And the best part about this gym is that they have these private yoga studio rooms, so I can just shut the glass door and be in my own little zone. By the way, something I realized I didn't show in this video that is very important to me, especially during my ideal morning routine, is stretching both before and after my workout. Growing Anna's normally has a good 5 to 10 minute warm up as a part of her full body workouts, but in addition to that, I normally take a good 10 to 15 minutes after my workouts to stretch on my own. Again, as a former dancer, I find it to be extremely important to keep up with my stretching, and overall it's super helpful with my recovery. Now, when we talk about the ways that I change my ideal morning routine for the days where I don't have as much energy or that I don't have as much time, the workout, I'm not gonna say it's the first thing to go, but it's definitely the first thing to be shortened. Very hard for me to find the amount of time that I need in the morning to get ready to go to the gym, work out for 30 minutes, do a Stairmaster, and stretch for 15 minutes afterwards. Like, I don't know about you guys, it takes me like 2 full hours to go to the gym, and I love the alone time. I love when it's still dark outside when you are going to the gym, and by the time you come back downstairs and you're getting ready for your day, then the sun starts. Like, it really is nice to have this alone time, the time where you can just do whatever you want to do and pour into yourself before your day starts. But it takes so much time. And so when we talk about the different versions of my morning routines, I will say that I will shorten my workouts, normally by taking away the Stairmaster, in order to still get a workout in the morning before I start my day. Earlier, I talked about discipline, and when it comes to waking up and going straight to the gym, this also takes a lot of discipline. That's when you wake up in a great mood, on time, ready to go to the gym, but sometimes you are low energy. And so the way that my low energy may impact my morning routine will be choosing a different workout that goes along with my low energy. That may mean doing a 12-3-30 walk on the treadmill. That way I don't have to think about it and expend too much energy. I just have to get up and walk. Or it may mean doing 15 to 30 minutes on the Stairmaster by itself. Because I've made a Stairmaster challenge for myself where I try and do the Stairmaster 3 to 4 times a week, I'll still feel a great deal of accomplishment, and that feels good going throughout my day even though I have low energy. And those are the decisions that I'm willing to make for my low energy days that will still give me the results that I want and still allow for me to go throughout my day in a positive mood. So I told you all I would give you a tip for getting up, dressed, and to the gym quickly. And I don't know if you guys have noticed it in my vlogs, but I like to wear my workout outfit the day before if I'm just going to be sitting in the house all day working from home. So after I get back from the gym, I take a shower, I do all of my skincare. I will literally wear what I'm going to wear to the gym the next day all day. And then that way I'm already dressed for the gym the next day. Sometimes if I go out or if I just don't feel like falling asleep in leggings, I will put on pajamas. So I literally don't do this every single day, but sometimes it is a really good hack. Also, peep the perfume. I don't care if not one human being actually sees me in person. I like to smell good for myself. So I will be spraying perfume and I will be lighting a candle while working from home, because throughout my day I'll smell myself and that just improves my mood. I love smelling good. Also, you guys are probably cracking up because if you've been watching me for a long time, why have I been making the same breakfast for literally like 4.5 years now? It's ridiculous. I do have other things that I make for breakfast, like oatmeal or avocado toast on English muffins or breakfast sandwiches or just eggs and bacon, but when it comes down to my tried and true, I call this my Brelynn breakfast burrito, and I still crave it, you all. 5 years later, I still crave it. So I don't know what my favorite breakfast is, and I will be making it during my ideal morning routine. The last thing that I do as a part of my morning routine as I'm beginning to start my workday is making a to-do list. This really helps me get everything out from my brain out to paper, and then I can start working from home. That concludes my morning routine, my ideal morning routine. Now, I was filming this, so it's taking me a little bit longer, but normally if I start at like 7 a.m., I could be sitting down by about 9. So don't pay attention to the clock. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.